dominating the affiliate industry.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Al. Thank you for sharing that with everyone. Anyways, good morning, everyone. Thank you, Bishop, for having me here on this call today. Excuse me, and thank you, everyone, for being on this call so early in the morning. Excuse me, I'm having a little frog in my throat, I think. But otherwise, Bishop, can you hear me clearly? Yes, okay, perfect. So let's get straight into the Infinity Pay Plan. I love to go over the compensation, and some of you may have questions. So there's many of us here to answer that. Bishop is here, I'm here. So as soon as the questions come, we can answer them for you as we go forward. Bishop, can you get to the next slide, please? And first of all, ladies and gentlemen, this compensation is available in your back office. Everybody has access to their compensation plan the moment they become an affiliate with us. So all you have to do is go and put in your login credentials, and then you go to business, and then it'll say consultant kit. You click consultant kit, and in that category will open up the PowerPoint, will open up the compensation, as well as the product training on the products as well. So there's 3 different parts to the compensation, and they're all listed in the back office. So first page here, we're talking about the 10 different ways to get paid. So I'll go through each one of them, and hopefully I do not bore you, but it's always exciting to learn about the money. How do we get paid? Show me the money. Next slide, please. Again, here it is. The World Infinity Pay Plan is the first and only compensation plan in the world that allows you to make profits based on 2 unlimited network. And the uniqueness about this pay plan too, we are paid on the front end and we are paid on the back end. So there's different aspects of the pay plan that you get paid on the front end and the back end. And that's just beautiful. We have the Infinity Dual Team, which is very, very important. That gets created the moment you become an affiliate. Right now to become an affiliate is 2 ways. The $49 consultant pack, where you can't really build a team and make any money other than being able to have access to your back office, access to the tools, and to be able to promote it if you want. You can always upgrade to the master pack. But in the meantime, many of us have come in right away on the master level, and the master level now gives you an opportunity to participate in all 10 ways of getting paid. And that's really big in a sense. You have to realize there's 10 different ways to get paid. But every pay plan, number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, is all intertwined with each other. Once you get paid on one pay plan, it opens up another pay plan simultaneously. You get paid on a 3rd one, a 4th one opens up. It just is a constant flow of money gets opened up the moment you bring in 2 people. So when you come in, you want to introduce 2 people, one on your left, one on your right, personally sponsored you, and that opens up the Infinity Dual Team. The dual team is one on the left, one on the right. Some people like to use the word binary, which you could, but in a traditional sense, the word binary and the way binary pays out for most organizations is so different from the way our binary pays out. So now, of course, we have the Infinity Downline bonuses, and all those bonuses on the right-hand side is paid monthly. All the bonuses on the left-hand side is paid weekly. All right? Go ahead, Bishop. Here we are. There's different packages. As a consultant, we are all independent affiliates naturally, and we all can participate in the Infinity Pay Plan by promoting and referring world products and services. And then we don't have the partner consultant at this point in North America, so I will not touch on that just yet. But we have the master consultant, and what the company has done, they have upgraded us. Instead of purchasing the master consultant at a lower price, they have given us the master consultant, which was originally $599, is $399. Is on a promotional entry price point to enter, become a consultant, and that's maybe here for the next few weeks, but I know it's going to go for sure. So many of us may have gotten an email that is extended slightly, which is a good thing. but that extension is going to go away. Talking about the master consultant, and there's a very beautiful picture to a master consultant. You don't just come in as a master consultant, you get one center, but in reality, you get 3 business centers. So you have 3 income streams that can be generated from purchasing one master level affiliate position. And I will talk about that shortly when we see some of the visuals. And then the executive consultant is not available to us just yet, so we will not talk about that. Next page. Here it is. It breaks down a little bit more in a precise manner. Let's talk about the master level. You need to have a minimum monthly sale or purchase of 50 ICD. So your monthly auto ship, when you do renew, and again, I'm using the word auto ship quite loosely, we do not have an auto ship in place. It's up to you to be responsible for your business. If you're planning on taking your business to a whole new level, whereby you're planning on being very committed, whether it's part-time or full-time, and you're planning on building this business strong with everything that's around you, all the tools, with the leadership from the team, leadership from the company, leadership from the field. I mean, everything's in place for you. You cannot not lose. You will not lose in this business. You will be so much more experience, because that's going to take you to another level in anything else that you do in the entrepreneurial side of of the business. Any kind of entrepreneurial ventures you want to go into, this will be such a learning curve for some of us who are brand new at this, and some of us seasoned veterans. But yet we can learn so much from each other, because with time evolving, so many changes take place. Things are so much faster, quicker, instantaneous, and we want to have all of those tools, all of that mastery right now, and we can learn from each other. And therefore, just by being at this point in time, at this place with us, with World Global Network, and having the leadership in front of you, whether it's the person who introduced you for the first time, who invited you, and then they introduced you to your uplines and the uplines above. I mean, that's just remarkable to be able to come at this point in your life to get so much, and and yet keeping it simple. Bishop, let's go to the next slide, because I can break it easily with the visuals rather than just the verbiage here. Let's talk about the career plan. We have many career plans that we'd like you to attain. The first career plan to attain is to become a team developer. To become a team developer, you need to sign 4 people, 2 on your left, 2 on your right, okay, on the master level. Because now a lot of income stream opens up when you sign up with the very first person, the second person, the third person, and the 4th person. So to become a team developer, you need to have 4 people, 2 on the right, 2 on the left. What else opens up on the team developer? The bonus opens up as a team developer. The moment you become a team developer, you can get the car bonus of $1,000 month after month after month once you attain the rank of diamond. As you can see, it's about 4 ranks down. You see diamond. Once you attain the rank of diamond, now you will get the diamond car bonus, and you have to maintain that diamond rank for 4 times. Okay, for 4 times you have to maintain that diamond rank, and we'll talk about that shortly. The next thing that you need to know about team developer, earlier I mentioned when you purchase the master pack, you get 3 business centers. There's 3 multiple income streams immediately that you can generate, 3 times the revenue you'll be able to generate. You only open up your second center and your third center once you feel very confident on your ability to be able to recruit, your ability that your organization on your outer left and your outer right is solid and very sustainable. And now pretty much you can let go of it, and now you can go to your other 2 centers. And to open up your second and third center, minimum requirement needed is you have to be a team developer. To become a team developer, you need 4 people, 2 on your right, your left. And I'll show you also another advantage. So what the company has done with our binary pay plan, when you have 3 centers, as you and I are very familiar with our dual team. And so maybe I should wait for that. I talk about the dual team so you can see the visual and I'll bring back in what I was about to say about the 3 centers and how that volume is going to help you with your inside left and inside right legs that you currently have right now. That's some of you are having like a run train. Okay, very important ranking here. The diamond is 10,000 in volume. To keep it very simple, let's say bare bones. How does one attain 10,000 in volume? It's quite simple. Every master pack is 200 in volume. So how many master packs make up 10,000? That's about 50. Isn't that right? If my calculation is not, I think my calculations are correct. It's 50 master level people. Now question, do you need to recruit those 50 yourself? No, you do not. If you open up your binary by putting one on the left, one on the right, you just created whole volume to be start generating from those 2 people. Whoever they recruit, that volume adds up. Whoever they recruit, the volume adds up to infinity. Okay? So if you recruit 4 minimum and you want to sit back, you could. And everything else could be an autopilot if you have dynamic people on your left and on your right. But remember, you need 10,000 on both sides, on your left leg, on your right leg. So many of you have very strong legs already built on one side. How lucky can you be? Because you have some dynamic leadership that started up with World Global Network, and they're just following that whole mindset of wanting to build, build, build because of what World Global has brought into the forefront with 4 growth industries. Ladies and gentlemen, we are in 4 growth industries, and that's huge. You know, the 4 growth industries, you have to realize we are in a wearable technology, media and marketing, telecommunication and internet, renewable energy. 4 growth industries. Where can you find a company that allows you to participate in this type of a career path in industries that we just hear about, and the other organization, other companies just make money for themselves, you know, for their own CEOs, their management, and then they pay the monthly salaries to their employees. But here, we're able to participate in a whole realm of 4 growth industries. And these are industries that are moving, because I think Bishop talked about the very first industry, which is the space wearable technology, and what's happening with it being a $50 billion industry. It's going to be bigger than a smartphone. And think about the other things happening in renewable energy. We are part of that. Think about the mobile app and the wireless and everything else that goes along with that VoIP platform. That's huge. So I can go on and on and on, but you have heard from the very best early on. So let me concentrate in my lane here, and let's talk about this side of it. Any questions so far between the few slides I just shared with you? If not, we'll continue, and we can always read the questions as I am talking. Go ahead, Bishop. Next slide, please. Okay. Investing 2 to 5 years in your business is very important, because any business, whether it's a brick and mortar business or anything like that, you know that we have to give it time for it to grow. But if we see something that's not taking place and everyone's having all this excitement, then we know that we need to sort of look at ourselves again. And I think Al and Bishop touched upon that. So, but literally, ladies and gentlemen, this business has a wow effect. Absolutely. The moment you share any information, any videos, it has the wow effect. And you and I know that the company has grown to about close to 400,000 affiliates without the North American participation, and 100,000 affiliates are joining the company every single year. What is that telling you? That's a lot of clues right there. Okay, something that people want, and they are wanting to be part of World Global Network. Next, please. Okay, fast retail. This is the first way we get paid. When you become a consultant and purchase the master pack, is $399 plus $49 is $448. A little bit of tax is about $453 and a few cents. That's to purchase the master pack. And when you purchase the master pack, you get 3 business centers automatically given to you. You will work with 1 business center. It's the central business center. The main one is the central business center you're working with. That's your outside right, outside left. And later on, you'll start working the inside right and inside left. So we'll talk about that a little bit later. So fast retail, someone comes in on the master pack, 200 in volume is generated, and now that's generated in part of your dual team. That volume is generated part of your dual team. Now you instantly earn $60, and that money can be withdrawn anytime you want. It can be withdrawn daily or every 2 days, every 5 days. Hopefully, you let it grow to an amount that makes sense, that when you withdraw, the fees that are charged between the e-wallets is not too, in a sense, too high, where you feel, I withdraw a small amount, I'm charged $1 here and there. Let me just wait a week and let me withdraw a lump sum. Well, that's a good way of looking at it too. But otherwise, just to let you know, you do get paid instantly, and you see it in your back office that $60 is right there. So if you sign 10 people, $60, that's $600. That's huge. Okay, that's personally sponsored by you on the master level. And of course, when they take the services, for the next month, when they take the services, then you get another residual from that side. All right, and that also adds up. Next page, please. This is what I'm talking about, the team volume on your right, on your left. This is where the binary will open up immediately when you sign up 2 people. Okay, it's really important you sign up 2 people. Many of you have come in, have not signed anybody, but yet you have seen your left leg or your right leg, depends where you came in, has grown in a tremendous fashion, which is superb. That volume is going to be banked. Some of you have 6,800 in volume. Some of you have over 10,000, 15,000 in volume sitting there in your back office because you have not recruited a single person and not sponsored a single person. That volume will be banked for you until you bring in your first right and your first left. Now that money can be picked up by you. So whoever you bring in, you're going to get 10% on your right, 10% on your left. So if you have 10,000 on your left, 10% of 10,000 is $1,000. So if you're trying to play catch up, you're saying to yourself, okay, I have all of these people on my left, now I need to put everyone on my right. The answer is yes and no. You have to be careful when you say that, but it's also a good answer, but it's not a complete, proper answer. Okay, when you come in and you have not signed anybody, yes, you do need to sign someone on the right, then you need to sign someone on the left, and then you can put it back, your strategy changer, because there's a place at the back that you can change your strategy. So your first strategy could be on auto, and auto meaning you put automatically, you sign someone, it will go on your right, automatically you sign someone, it may go on your left. But to be honest with you, I like to take control of my strategy. I don't want to leave it on auto. What if there's a little bit of a problem, an issue with the auto? You really wanted the person to be on the right, but they fell on the left, or vice versa. So I like to go in right away and change my strategy, because I've been in the business now. I know I feel good and confident for what has taken place. I want to start promoting it. So I would not leave it on auto. I would go there and say the first person, depends how you came in, the right or left, I'm going to put the first person on the leg that does not have anybody. That could be the first person going there. Then the next person you're going to put on the other side, and then you go back and you change it right away, because you don't know when the third person is going to come in. You do not know when the third person may come in. They may see your website out there in space. You know, we all are promoting our websites all over the world of internet and websites and different landing pages and different places that we tend to promote. So someone could see something and say, I like this. Let me sign up. What a pleasant surprise. But now you are wanting them to have gone to another side of the lake, but you did not get a chance to move it, to change it. So please go to your back office. It says strategy. It says auto. And then in the middle, it says change your strategy, and you want it to be right or left. Now, mind you, that it also says inner right and inner left. Make sure you only want to say right, left, not the inner right, inner left. Please be aware of that. So let's talk about team volume commission. Every time the volume of your left and right team match, you will earn 20% of this volume with 50K week minimum limit per business center, up to 150,000 per week. So now they are assuming you will have maybe open up 3 centers. So each center, you can maximize 50,000 per week. All of us, I'm sure, can live on 50,000 a week or 150,000 a week for that matter. Okay, if you want more, there's other income streams that there is no limit. But on this side here, just on this binary side here, there's a limit of up to 150 because of the 3 centers combined together. If you're just working in one center and you're building and building, it's 50,000 a week. It's about 200,000 a month just on this side of the income stream. Now, earlier I mentioned you have 10,000. You came in and you joined. You're the one in blue, and you haven't signed anybody. And you came in and you see your left leg is 10,000. Now you have joined and you're going to sign your first person. You put them on your right. You just have 200 in business volume. So you have 10,000 on one side, 200 on the other side. What's happening here? Well, you just made $40. How did you make $40? Because out of the 10,000, they're going to give you 20% of 200. That's $20. Out of the 200 that came in on the right, they're going to give you, 10% of 200. That's $20. And on the right-hand side, they're going to give you 10% of 200. That's $20. So now you just made $40 from these 2 people joining your business, because you opened up the center, you opened up the binary, you opened up the team volume commission to be released to you. So that 9,800 that is left over is to be banked until you do more either on the right or left. If you do more on the left, then the 98 goes back up again to 10,000, to 10,200, 10,400. Or if your team is building all this 10,000 in volume that you did not quite contribute, but it's people are still continuing to build and build and build. 9,800 is just going to continue to grow. In the meantime, you're playing catch up. You want to scoop up as much of the money between the right and the left. So you're going to put 1,000 in volume on the right. You're going to put 2,000 in volume on the right, 3,000 in volume on the right, with the help of your team, because all of their volume helps you. So far, I hope you understand how this side is working. Let's talk about the business center, the second business center and the third business center. It also can be spoken about on this chart. Usually on a basic presentation, we will not talk about that. It's simply too much. We just like to give them an elementary view. And then once they get in, like you and I over here on a Saturday, I can break it down slightly so you can have a bigger picture of what's in store for you. So when you open up the second business center, let's say you open up the second business center on your left, okay? You open up on your left, the volume that's being banked while you're working on your outer left, it's also part of the same volume of your inner left. So if you have 10,000 outer left, now when you open up your business center, your left business center, you just have 10,000 already sitting there. So what do you do again? Now you work on your inner right of your left business center. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. And likewise, if you are on the right-hand side, you have 10,000, 15,000 in volume, you open up your business center. Now you have one side that's going to be shared, the same volume is going to be shared with your inner right, okay? And you just work one side of the leg, which is the inner left. So it's just amazing what has happened here with this binary system. And then of course you open up the third one, likewise that volume is also being shared back and forth. So I just want you to be aware of that. Next slide, please, Bishop. Oh, okay. The money box. This is huge. This is the retention bonus. This is about you now. It's about personally, about your personality, about your commitment, your desire to achieve and win and be committed to this business, whereby that monthly authorship depends on, if you do not pay that monthly authorship, because again, I'm using this word loosely, authorship. We in the US are so used to putting our credit card on file every month. The company will take out so many dollars, and now we know that we're done. We are paid up. We'll earn all the money. You know, it might be. Oh, I'm sorry, I got distracted with someone saying the sound is fine. Oh, thank you, Bishop. So the money box again is to do with you. It's to do with your character in regards to how are you going to make this thing happen? How are you going to stay committed? How you're planning on literally helping your team grow. And if you are not paying your monthly membership, you're not going to earn the volume that's coming to you. For example, today, Al signed somebody on the left, he signed somebody on the right. Many of you are going to benefit from that. Bishop signed somebody, Suzanne, Marissa, Dell, Renona, Susan. Everyone's going to benefit from someone signing someone. Trust me, guys, okay? But some of you, if you do not pay your renewal that's due already for many of us who have joined in the last 30 days or so, there's a yellow banner in your back office. So once again, you log in, you put in your credentials, you go to your back office, right away it says log in, put in your credentials, and now that home page appears. And right there's a yellow banner. It'll show you whether you're active or you're not active. And also on the top, the right-hand corner, it'll ask to renew. It's another reminder with some of your personal credentials are there on the right-hand corner on your home page, telling you to renew. So please go in and renew for $39.90. It's not asking you a whole lot, because our compensation plan in regards to renewal, there's nothing more than $40 a month in a monthly renewal. Okay, I'm going to use the word auto-ship, but hopefully you'll forgive me. It's a monthly renewal that you are responsible. Your credit card is on file, but it's not completely on file where the e-wallet people or WorldGN are going to go in and take that money out. They still need the 3-digit PIN code, and the 3-digit PIN code is not on file. Without the 3-digit PIN code given by you when you go into renew, that sale is not going to go through. Okay, so your volume will not be given to you. It'll bypass you. Whatever you have earned so far in the volume, that will be banked. But more additional volume is not going to be given to you. Okay, because you're not active. Simple as that. And naturally, you're not going to get paid either. So, okay, so with the retention bonus, every week depends on the volume on the left and the right, what is being paid to you. If you just have 2,000 in volume, you got paid on 2,000 in volume. So 1% of 2,000, that's $20. So next week, that volume could be 3,000 or 4,000. 1% of that will be that much. You will be paid, and that is called a money box, because they're going to put it away for the next 12 months. If you make your payment 12 months consistently, you cannot miss a single month. I have to emphasize this. You cannot miss a single month. If you do miss a single month, that money, maybe let's say the first 6 months you were very consistent. Every month you were paying, and all of a sudden your credit card expired. You were not being very diligent in overseeing your back office. You're not looking closely enough to see what's going on. Whatever may have happened, that's on you, nobody else. You will not get paid all that money that accumulated for the past 6 months because you missed one payment, because your credit card was not active. So what does eWallet do for all of us? They allow us to put multiple credit cards on file. That's right. They allow us to put multiple credit cards on file so that if one credit card is not active and you go in to activate it, there's another one already ready to go. So that's what the back office allows you to do. So if you've been diligent about your e-wallet, you've been very conscientious and very, almost laser beam focused, making sure your banks are, banking information is there, maybe 2 checking accounts. Maybe you're going to put in 2 or 3 bank cards in there. You could have 2 Chase banks and 1 Union Bank. You could have a Bank of America and Wells Fargo. Just leave it there. No one is going to touch that. Okay, there's no information that anyone can grab hold and take your money, because some of the information is still missing until you go in and put in the rest when you do pay the renewal. Hopefully, in North America, they will decide to do something different and have an auto ship for us. Maybe that's what we need. Maybe that's what we really need. I don't know. But right now, there's no auto ship. The reason being, in other parts of the world, it's illegal to take any money out of someone's bank card, even though you may have said, yes, go ahead and take it out. It's still not allowed in many countries. You physically have to do it, not the entity, not the company. Okay? Hopefully I answered that question. Generation matching bonus, you will get a percentage of the total volume commission bonus of each member of 7 generations downline. Percentage and number of generations depend from the rank that you reach within a certain commission period. So naturally, certain commissions are paid daily, certain commissions are paid weekly, and certain commissions are paid monthly. So this rank is pertaining when the month is ending. If you're going to reach a certain rank, if you're going to hit gold, what do you need to be gold? You need 2,000 in volume. 2,000 on the left, 2,000 on the right. How many people is that? Is 200 divided by 2,000. That's 10 people, okay? And that's from your team. So long as you sign one on your left, one on your right, and then if you want to be a team developer, which is important, sign 2 on your left, 2 on your right, that's 4. Okay, now the ranks start appearing. Wow. So just sign up 1 first on the left, 1 on the right, do your minimum 2, open up the binary volume, start accumulating all that volume. It's really important, and then work by the 2. In the meantime, you'll start earning the rank of silver. With silver, all you need is 100 in volume. So if someone comes in on the master pack on the left side with 100, someone comes in on the master pack, writes 100, that's more than 100. That's 400 there. 200, 200. But all they need is 100 in volume, and you are a silver. Okay? So many of you have attained the rank of silver. Congratulations. Many of you are also attaining the rank of gold. Congratulations. Now, we as a team need to help everyone attain the rank of platinum, followed by diamond. It's so close. Okay, platinum, I think, if I'm not mistaken, was, if I go back to the other slide, it was there. I think it was 3,000, and then diamond was 10,000. Diamond is 10,000, platinum is 3, gold is 2. Okay, and silver is 100. Let's go to the next slide. Okay, let's talk about this. This is the slide earlier, and this slide and the next slide are all intertwined. Many of us don't understand the word winner team. Neither did I. Okay, all I knew was lesser leg, stronger leg, weak leg, strong leg, like that. But they have used a different verbiage because it's more enlightening to all of us to be part of a winner team, because we know that we are part of a winning team overall. So your lesser leg or your common leg or whatever legs you have in mind, try and take away that verbiage. Let's talk about the winner team. Who comprises of the winner team? Who comprises of common team? There's 2 words you will see back and forth. Your winner team, let's talk about the common team. Your common team is whereby Bishop signed up on Al's right. Okay, one example. Al signed Bishop, and Bishop was signed on Al's right-hand side. Al also came on the on the right-hand side. Okay, so Al came in on the right hand. Keith signed Al, and Keith put Al on the right. So now Al signed Bishop on the right. Bishop is Al's common leg. So because Al is on the right, Bishop is on the right. Al signed up other people. When he signed Bishop on the right, the next person he put someone on the left. He had to do that. That's just the way it is. So he put the first person on the left, and that happened to be a guy named Mike. So Mike is on the left. The left side is called the personal team. Even though everybody is personal, guys, whether you put them on the right or left, everybody is personal to you if you personally sponsored them. But they have a verbiage here. It's called the personal team. The personal team on the left is the winner team. Okay? So everybody that goes on the left is the winner team. Everybody that goes on the right is the common team. So just be aware of a little bit of that connotation, and don't worry so much about it. Let's just get 2, let's get 4, let's get paid, let's see the money, how it's coming, how it's earned, and then we can move on. But because this is a little bit more intensive training, and some of us want to know a bit more than others, I wanted to share that verbiage. Okay? So the 2 direct consultants with the highest number of active frontline in their structure will be picked to make the winner team. So this is changed every month. Okay, this is changed every month. Every month it will change. So 2 people were given to our sponsor, the 2 people from the winner team. And what was given? Again, I may be, in a sense, not proper in my verbiage. but let me make it clear what is given up. Mike and CJ were given up when we sponsored them directly, and they were part of our personal team. They were part of the winner team, and we gave them up only for 1 month, because next month will be 2 different people. Following month, 2 different people. Following month, 2 different people. And how do they choose the people? They are choosing the people with the verbiage right here. 2 direct consultants with the highest number of active frontline in their structure will be to make the winner team. So you and I have no choice. The company is going to take those 2 people and put them as the winner team for that month. And what is given up? When Mike takes the space service system plan on his 2nd month, we are supposed to earn $10 in residual, because it is 50 ICV, infinity commissionable volume, is given to the space system. 20% of 50 ICV is $10. 20% of 50 ICV is $10. So every time you promote or sell the space system as a standalone to a business person, just to anybody, because we know the value of the space system, you will earn $10. Getting 10 people to purchase a space system, that's $100 in volume, in residual given to you month after month after month. Those 10 may tell others, and those 10 may tell others. Just think about that, okay? So those are your direct customers that you earn $10 on the space system. So that is given up for 1 month. It's given up, meaning the sponsor gets the $10. You don't get paid. Now the second person is Carl Judy. Carl Judy takes the space system and he takes the VoIP. Let's say he takes 2 systems right now, 2 authorships he wants, 2 things he renews. This VoIP platform, because he wants the advanced type of VoIP where he can make calls to 100 countries from just any device. He wanted that. And then he also took the space system. So the VoIP thing is 25 in volume, and then the space system is 50 in volume. So right now you have 75 in volume. So you're going to be earning 20%. So that's $15. So $15 is given up to your sponsor. But what about the team Mike is building? What about the team that CJ is building? What about all that income and revenue and all that? You will get all of that. Okay, you will get all of that. So do not think that the volume is passed up, the money is passed up to the sponsor. Absolutely not. Just a little bit, the $10 or $15. That's it. Then think of the other side too. When 2 people are passed up by you, what if you have 20 directs that you signed in? Or like Al, 40 directs that Al signed in. How many pass-ups is he going to have? He's going to have 80 people being passed up, 80. So isn't it great just to give up 2, and now you have all this put your gun wide, and all these people are being passed up to you? So it's a win-win here. It's more than a win, okay? So do not, anything is taken away from you. Next page, please. Infinity residual volume. Let's talk about this. Again, I spoke about it earlier, but here's some verbiage here. Every time a customer or consultant Infinity downline activates a service plan, you will earn from $10 to $20 every month, depending on the service plan volume. Now, we were learning about this because we had not seen this money being earned, but this is earned monthly, okay? But the company created a new tab in your back office. If you go to your back office under commissions, and then it pulls up many, many different layers of that. And one of them says Infinity Residual. Click that, and now you will see a nice flow chart whereby you'll see names and categories and different things. Right there, I noticed that every time someone renewed their service, their space system, because many of them just wanted to take the space system, which is only fair, but that's what they know. They need to make themselves active. Their 50 ICV is $39.90, and they don't realize they have to pay that on a monthly basis, and more importantly, not realizing that there is no option, that you have to go in physically, look at your back office, you see the banner, or you see your credentials way on top telling you you should activate. Otherwise, you're not active. So that $10 is earned from that space system, $5 from the VoIP, $5 from wireless international, and $5 from wires nationwide. This is 20% of 25, 25, 25, and then 50 is in the main one, the space system. So we all want to be a product of the product. We all planning on taking all the services. Right now, I've taken 2 of them, the VoIP and the space system. So I have what they call 75 in volume. Okay. So that's $10. The $20 I noticed, if I'm not mistaken, because I feel that is correct. Earlier I mentioned to you that when you come in and you sign someone on the master pack, you will earn $60 Infinity retail bonus immediately. Guess what? There's another revenue given to you for someone having the master pack also on a monthly basis. That is, you get 100 in volume. So someone comes in January 1st, and that volume is going to be ran January 31st. You will see extra $20 being released because there's another $20 being released to you because that person that's direct to you purchased the master pack. So in reality, you earn $80, but they don't put the fast retail as 80 up front. They put it in a different kind of structure. So right there, you see $20, and that's what I realized, if I'm mistaken, because we all haven't gotten paid our monthly residual, and that's going to be paid this coming Monday. Monday night is closing out, so Tuesday morning, maybe Tuesday evening, early Wednesday, we should see our entire month's earnings, and I'm sure everything will be categorized in a very fine-tooth manner. If not, I'm going to ask the question, where did this money come from? Where did that money come from? You know, so I'm going to ask those questions so I have a good answer for all of you. But right now, by seeing as people are coming in, I see it growing every moment. If I say to someone renew, I see $10 in there. Then I see if someone comes in on the master pack, I see money in there. Those people who came in the month before, okay, the people who came in the month before, because we are getting paid on the old activity. So your volume that you're going to get paid for March, you'll get paid first week of April. Okay, the volume for March will be paid first week of April. That's only understandable because you know that's everything. Residual is paid monthly. There's a front end residual, a front end money, and there's a back end money. So the back end money is paid monthly. So many of you will see your money is coming in April. Okay, whenever that date is, because they go week by week, week by week. So hopefully you understood this. So now, as you know, we all are masters, and the bonus will be 20%. So every part there's a residual, it's going to be 20% of whatever the volume is created. If they give you a lot of volume, then you get 20% of the higher volume. If the volume is less for that particular package, then you get 20% of that volume, whatever the volume may be. Next, please. Any questions so far from anyone? All of you have been very, very attentive. I don't think we have lost anybody yet. Any questions from anyone? Yes?
Yeah, I just wanted to say that I wanted to welcome my good friend Eric to the team. He's been texting me nonstop. He's still on. He was on at the webinar, and he's just so pumped about this. And he just texted me that he's in. And so we've been texting each other back and forth during your whole presentation here. He's excited, so I just want to welcome him to the team and excited to start working with him. He's actually out here in California. So just wanted to let everyone know that we have a new member, Eric, to the team.
Welcome, Eric. Welcome. Hopefully, I'm not going over this like a Speedy Gonzalez. I'm just loving this. And I think Bishop said, I'm so passionate about this. You know, I just dug right into it. I just dove into it. Didn't really know anything about space wearable technology, anything about technology. I'm not a techie person. I learn a lot from Al, you know, just watching, being quiet, staying in my lane, you know. But I pick up fast because I know Al cannot do everything. It's impossible for him to be everywhere at the same time. So I have to make myself useful and earn my bread and butter, so to speak. That's right. Many hands make light work. So enough about me. So here we are back to the residual. So if you're a master or executive, so there's no executive package just yet. Once we get to Miami, I'm sure everything else will be in place. So we'll have a chance to upgrade and take the executive pack. And then you can see the value of that, because more income streams will open up with the executive pack naturally. More volume will open up, more income streams will open up. Next, please. Okay, Infinity Brick Bonus. Again, this is another $20. So this $20 is separate from the $20 I just spoke about earlier. How do you create a brick? Well, very important. You need to come in on the master level, and now you go out there and you sponsor your first person. So you sponsored Eric. Okay, so you sponsored Eric. We'd like Eric to go out there and sponsor 2 people immediately. One on his left, one on his right. So now Eric has created a brick bonus. Okay, you will earn a $20 brick bonus because Eric went and sponsored 2 people, one on his left, one on his right. There's a timeline, ladies and gentlemen, for you to be aware that you have 30 days from the start date of that new person. So Eric is a new person. He came in today. Today is March the 7th, 2015. So he has all the way to April the 7th or April the 6th or 7th, okay, for his 30-day window to create the brick, to create as many bricks as he possibly can, okay? He can go out there and sign 10 people, and every person sign 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. So 20 times 10, how much is that, right? Right, exactly. You know, so you all have to realize there's a lot of just on the brick bonus alone. So you have to realize how big that is. So if you go out there and sign 20 people and they all became bricks, you just made $200. And so I just wanted to know that. 20 times $20, right? 20 times 20 equals $400. That's just on one income stream. But everybody 30 days. Now, if they miss their 30-day window, let's say March 7th comes about, which is today, and April 7th comes about, and Eric only signed 1 person in that interim. Eric, I'm sorry to have chosen you as a guinea pig. I know you're just going to kill this, so don't take this wrongly. I just happen to see the name right there. So Eric only signs up 1 person. So therefore, his timeline is over. So if he signs the second person, April the 10th, April the 15th, now the sponsor will not be able to earn the brick bonus. So we all are helping each other. So it's not just, oh, the sponsor won't earn it, so what? No, it doesn't work like that, because when Eric is going to sign his people, he's going to teach them to sign too. He will need help from everybody. Hey, you know, I'm sending them to the webinar, to the conference calls, to the 3-way calls, to the one-on-one calls. You know, we're all helping to close everybody. So we want everyone to earn the brick bonus. So remember, you all have 30 days. So Marissa, you have 30 days from your start date. How do you find out about your start date? You go to your back office, and there's a tab, either Frontline or I think it says Frontline. The people who signed up Frontline, and it'll tell you what. No, not Frontline. Frontline gives you the name and the name of the person and what position they took, what package they took. It's another place. I'll find out in a minute because I see it all the time. I think it'll say how many bricks you have or how many left for so many bricks to accomplish creating additional bricks. Okay, so all of it is there. Next page, please. Okay, Infinity matching bonus. This is huge. Remember, I said to you earlier that you have to give up 2 people from the winner team goes up to your upline, and only money that you're missing out is $10 or $15, depends on the service plan that they have chosen. And if the team that they are building is dynamic, is growing, is strong, and constantly income is coming through, well, this is where this comes into play. The Infinity matching bonus. Get between the 10% and 100% of the Infinity residual bonus generated by your winner team. So your winner team has 20, 30, 40, 50 people. There's a lot of volume there. And your winner team person is making different amounts of money depending on your rank. You will earn between 10% all the way to 100%. Imagine being a president millionaire and you have so many different lakes, so many lakes. Okay, guys, because you're going wide, 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 because everybody is saying, wow, I'm coming in, I'm joining, I'm coming in, I'm joining. What can you do? Not sign them up? Of course not. You're going to sign them up, but they're going to fall in somebody's organization. How lucky can they be? Okay, so now that person is going to get 100% that volume earned, that income that was generated. So it's $10,000 generated by that full organization, by that winner team person, then you will make 100% of 10,000. That's 10,000. To get into the Infinity matching bonus, look at the ranking, guys. You have to be a team developer right away. You get 10%. If you're silver, it's 10%. If you're gold, you earn 15%. So right there. Team developer is two on the left, two on the right. A brick is when you sign someone and they go out and sign two people. You create a brick. And the silver ranking, all you need is 100 in volume. So you sign one on the left, one on the right, that's plenty. Okay, gold, you need 2,000 in volume. You sign 10 people on the left, people on the right. Again, they can come from the team. You could start with 2 or you start with 4 and everything else is on autopilot if you have some strong dynamic people that you're working with diligently and closely with. Okay, and that's how your team will grow. And next slide, please. Okay, again, we come back to this slide. This is where all that money that I was sharing with you, if you look on the right-hand corner, a CB, commissionable volume, 200, that's the master pack. On the left-hand side, someone comes in, you immediately earn 10%, that's $20. On the right team, someone comes in, commissionable volume is 200, they took the master pack, that's 10% of 200, that's $20. So right there, you just made $40. Okay, on the top line on the right-hand corner, that's where I'm emphasizing at the moment. And then fast retail, when you sign someone personally on the master pack, your fast retail is $60 immediately that you earn. Infinity downline, that's the $20 we never saw until recently when the company created the Infinity downline tab. And now I'm seeing a whole row of people that we personally signed, plus the pass-ups that came to us. So in that row, what do we see? What should you see? You should see a row of people personally sponsored by you, mind you, not your spillover people. Okay, your spillover will not be there other than the pass-up. Okay, so be your directs, be all there. Okay, and then it will show your winner team being passed to you. Okay, people who have they call the biggest organizations, those are the 2 people being passed to you. That's awesome. Okay, so that screen you will see way at the bottom, and then also you will see coming in, as they renew, you see the dollar amount changing instantly, changing. Then I saw the $20 came from the master packs, so another $20 was given to us because you get 100 in volume on that side. So that means you get 200 in volume for the master pack, and then there's another 100 in volume given to you. Now, I cannot literally break this down for you just yet, but that's where the $20 is coming from. 100 in volume times 20%, that's $20. And then the brick bonus, that's separate. So every time one person comes in, you sign one person directly, they sign 2 people themselves, you earn $20. So that's constant. And that has a 30-day calendar month. Okay, next. Oh, Bishop, don't move yet. Let me just break down this one time, this dual team. On the left-hand side, you see you in red. You have number 1, number 2. The first person you sign directly. The second person you sign directly. Number 3, number 4, you 4 people directly. You put 2 on your right, 2 on your left. The number 1 person signed 2 people. They are in gray. Then gray means that's a spillover that came through. Number 2 person that you signed personally signed 2 people, and gray. That's also a spillover. You earn the infinity volume through infinity, meaning there's no bottom. Okay, that's a great way of saying it. It's through infinity. So how much of volume in here? On the left-hand side, with the number one person on the left, there's 4 people. There's number one, the 2 in gray, and then number 3. So there's 4 people on the left. There's 200 in volume. They all took the master pack. So there's 800 generated in volume on the left. On the right is the same. Okay, 4 people there, 800 in volume. Now you just made 10% of 800 is 80. 10% of 800 on the right is 80. What about the 60, 60, 60, 60? Those are 4 people personally signed by you. So there's $60 retail bonus times 4, that's $240. So right there, you made a $240 plus $160, that's $400. Now, of course, before the month, and then during the month, as the report is growing, you start earning the Infinity bonus, additional $20, and then you earn the brick bonus if that happens, and then you earn the residual bonus on the services that people are renewing. You earn that too. Okay, next page, please. Car bonus. Wow. Again, look, you have to be a team developer and maintain the diamond rank for 4 consecutive weeks. Let's just go accordingly to this plan, because I was told by one of the leaders that we were communicating, this was at the beginning of time, it may have changed now, that so long as we maintain the diamond rank 4 times, doesn't have to be consecutive, 4 times, we can earn the car bonus. So let's talk about the difference about consecutive weeks and 4 times. So we came in the month of January the 5th. Al has reached the gold rank 3 times. And now he's going to reach the gold rank again. So that's 4 times. But he's been in the business for 8 weeks. In between, his rank kept changing from silver to gold. Okay? I'm going to be very, very transparent with you guys because we want you to know how forthright we are with you. We want you to understand this. So his rank kept changing between silver and gold. And he had a lot of volume on one side, but he had to have volume on the other side to make it even. Okay? He had to go back and forth, whatever was best for the team, whatever was best for us as well. Because at the end of the day, we're also working this business for each one of us. So we had to go back and forth so you could scoop up that money and be able to reach the rank and maintain that rank. So you have to go back and forth, between left and right, left and right. So many of you are benefiting from that. So some of you are saying, oh, I came on Al's left and I see a lot of volume. Now I don't see it. Al is not working the business. Incorrect statement, incorrect. Because he's ran over to the right side just to work on that side, okay? Then suddenly someone says, oh, I have a lot of volume on the right. Bishop is not working. Correct statement. He had to run over onto his side to make it happen. So guys, we have to understand the rhyme and reason for this, okay? So you have to understand that. So here, let's talk about rank. So right now, Al is back to gold, which is good. So, but he did not maintain 4 consecutive weeks is what I'm trying to impress upon you. That means he came in January the 5th. 1 week later was January the 12th. He was a gold. The very first week he came in, he was gold already. Then the second week, the 19th, he went back to silver. Then the third week, the 26th, he went back to gold. Okay? So it's like that, back and forth. So if you do it for 4 consecutive times, you can earn the car bonus. But if they're saying 4 consecutive weeks, that means the time you start and you start building. Now, there's not a date that you start. I'm not talking about that. When you decide to build, like today, for example, one of you says, you know what? The light bulb just came on. I'm running with this. I want to get the car bonus. I want to be, a team developer. I'm going to be part of be able to reach that and all of that. The light bulb just came on. So now, 4 consecutive weeks, meaning, let's say you came in a month ago, but only today you're planning on start building your business. So in your mind, today is your first day in the business and you're running. So week after week, you have to maintain the diamond rank to get the 1,000 per month. It could be 2 months later that you become consistent. It could be 3 months later that you become consistent. It doesn't matter. But so long as in that time frame, that 4 weeks is, each week is a pay period, within that 4 weeks you maintain that particular rank, then you can be part of the car bonus. Super car bonus, the same thing. You have to become President Diamond for 4 consecutive times. Now look at this. You see, it's a bit harder to become a President Diamond than to become a Diamond member, right? Here's 4 consecutive weeks, but here's 4 consecutive times. So they're making it easier to attain the super car bonus because you have contributed a lot of volume to the company. Okay, President Diamond, I forgot what is the amount you need to maintain for 4 consecutive times. I think it's what, 100,000? I'm not sure, but we can go back to that slide shortly. And that's collectively as a team, 4 consecutive times. So if you became a President Diamond in April, you did not manage to do it in May, but you managed to do it in June. You managed to maintain it in July. You did not keep it in August, but you became Diamond again in September. 4 consecutive times. Now you're part of the super car bonus of $4,000. Okay? And you actually get the cash. Do what you want with it for both bonuses. Hopefully you'll drive your dream car. And imagine the license plate that says World, or something to do with World, or something to do with WGN, got to do with technology, something creative. So start thinking of license plates right now, guys. You want your own customized license plate, right? I do. Next screen, please. You're almost at the end. Bishop, are you there? Okay, lifestyle bonuses. There's 2 parts to lifestyle bonus to attain this privileged position. Again, we have to attain the diamond rank, enjoy the most exclusive and luxurious trip you will ever experience. How wonderful is that? Being able to go all over the world. And why do I say that so easily? Reason being, number 1, now you're part of the Diamond Life Tour. You'll be able to participate in all the events, and the company is going to pick up a lot of those tabs. I'm sure that you'll be part of the perks. But to be able to go all over the world, because this company is in over 100 countries, and actually they say it's over 230 countries we are in, ladies and gentlemen. So we have events all the time. Like right now, we're having 3 events back to back. 2 in April, 1 in June. 1 in Moscow, Russia, April 15. Then ours in Miami for our grand opening, for our actual official launch here in Miami in our backyard. Our global headquarters is going to be Miami. And that event is March 23rd to the 25th. And then, of course, we have the other event in June taking place in Turkey, Istanbul, Turkey. Because of all the different people coming in, so our company wants to have all these regional events, have all these big luxurious events, and you're going to be part and parcel of this. The Millionaire Club, even more royalty treatment given to you. Become President Millionaire and fly with us to the most luxurious and wonderful locations in the world and receive an exclusive masterpiece of the Millionaire Collection. Now, literally flying in, first class jets, beautiful dining places and hotels to stay in and places to sightsee, and everything is taken care of because you're part of the Millionaire Club. How do millionaires behave? You read about them on all the different things out there in the internet world. So just wrap yourself in that mindset. It's going to happen. It's going to happen because of what we have today. Okay, we have intellectual property. We have intellectual property, meaning that we have patents to our property. And many of our property are patent pending as well. We are the first ones to bring space wearable technology. We're the first ones to bring this W Phone 4U, which is an 8 octa-core, meaning that it's 8 times faster than most of your phones. We're the first ones to have phones that have 2 dual SIM cards that we can use simultaneously on one phone and travel the world with our same phone, rather than trying to buy a temporary phone, trying to add a temporary service plan, trying to evade calls, trying to avoid calls, because if you pick up the phone, it's going to cost an arm and a leg. If you even send a text back, it's going to cost an arm and a leg. I mean, all of these restrictions, all of that are no longer here. It's completely a world at your fingertips, instantaneous communication, instant, okay? So next page, please. The number 10 way to get paid is a millionaire pool bonus. 1% pool of the total monthly sales of the company will be shared among all president millionaires. Guys, this is huge. I posted a link on our Facebook page, our private Facebook page, that a link was shared on our own personal Facebook pages. And that link pertains to the top income earners in network marketing. Top income earners in network marketing. Okay? And our World GN has a number of people on the list. Now, you may see them slightly lower of the list. Not number 1, not number 2, not number 3. But guys, think about the company being barely 2.5 years old. North America is not part of this. Okay, North America is not part of this at all. Only Eastern Europe, Asia, Middle East, South America, or everybody else that's not in North America is part of GN, because that's where they started first. Okay, and now there are people making $300,000 a month already. Income has been over 3.6 million. Guys, that's huge for someone who's barely 3 years old, 2 years old, 2.5 years old. So imagine the potential, and I put that list out there for you to look at, just out of curiosity, because it's all the other network companies. Many of you may recognize some of the names of people listed there. And you say, yeah, I know this. Wow, I always thought this guy was making this much. How come his name is not here? How come his name is not there? Well, that's another story. All I know is this is an authentic list that was put out there by people who scrutinize all of this before they literally make it public. Okay? And many people from World GN are on that list. Next, Bishop. I think this is the last page for the Infinity Pay Plan. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you for being a great audience, for being so attentive. Bishop, I'm giving back to you, and you out if you would like to.
Sounds good. Appreciate it, you guys. Let's all give Ronnie a virtual hand, if you will, a virtual hand clap. She did an amazing job as always. And so you guys, you know, every time we look at this, we just see and understand more and more how big and massive this opportunity is. And I hope you guys really, really take this seriously, because I've seen so many lives change in this industry with things that weren't even half as exciting or big and as massive an opportunity as we have here with World Global Network. So I'm just so excited, because I know that from 12 months from now, 6 months from now, I'm going to see so many people's lives change in such a dramatic way. And for those of you who see it, get it, and take action. And so again, you guys, you know, every day we have amazing things going on for you. If you haven't gone to our team website yet, make sure you do that. It's www.wealthbuildersrock.com.
We are here. We are here. We are global. We are global. We are dominating the affiliate industry.